All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we've got another watch from Boulder Supply Company. This watch came in with the two Boulder Globetrotters that I just did a review of on Friday, I think it was. So, very cool little watch. This is the Boulder Venture, and I think I've shown a watch similar to this. I can't remember if I actually showed a Venture on the channel before, but I've shown some of Boulder's field watches, and they have a lot of neat watches in their lineup. I think Boulder is one of those companies, somebody mentioned it in one of my last videos, that is really going to kind of keep growing on the micro brand market because they offer so many different watches out there. Now, this watch came to me in this watch roll. I do believe possibly that the watch rolls come with these watches. I'm not exactly sure on that, but definitely a neat little touch here. I'm always a fan of having watch rolls, especially since lately I've been traveling a little bit more for work, and it's always nice to have a watch roll like this to keep your watches in while you travel. So kind of a neat little bonus here. So this happens to be a 4-watch holder, and what we have here is the Boulder Venture Jet Black. Obviously the jet black for the case color here. This appears to be either a PVD or a DLC coating on this watch. Very good looking little field watch piece here. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Now, a few of the points that I want to make with these Boulder Ventures is that they're super lightweight. The reason because they're using an aircraft grade titanium on the case of these watches. Now, most of them are a silver finish, the natural titanium finish. This jet black model happens to have this PVD, as I said, or DLC coating on it. Very nice size watches. Let me go ahead and fire up the caliper here, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the size of this watch. Now, from side to side on this case, you're looking at 38 millimeters, so really, really nice size from lug to lug. You are looking at a 46.7, so right about 47 millimeters. And coming in at a thickness to the top of that flat sapphire crystal is 9.5. So obviously, as a field watch, one of the greatest things about a field watch is that it's on your wrist. It's not something that's obtrusive in the way. It doesn't have a big diving bezel on it. Just a simple get-it-done watch. That's the whole idea of field watches. Also, that they have good lume on them. This watch does have good lume. Stick around to the end so I can show you the lume on the watch. So taking a look at the dial, one of the things I really like is the handset on this. I'm going to call these syringe-style hands, the way they go out there at the tip. The nice lumed pip on that second hand clicking around there. Now, this is running the ETA, I do believe it's the 802.102. So nothing super fancy with that movement. Very, actually pretty inexpensive movement, but a very reliable get it done movement. That's just one of the things with quartz movements. They're not super high dollar movements. You can see the second hand there ticking. It hits the indices pretty much dead on, maybe just slightly off, but it looks really, really good. Typical field dial layout. You have your 1 through 12 on the outside chapter. You have your 24-hour track on the inside. Down at the bottom, you have the name Venture with the 100 meters of water resistance. So with that 100 meters of water resistance, you can pretty much do anything you want with this watch as far as swimming, snorkeling, anything like that. It does not have a screw down crown on it. It is a push-pull crown, standard push-pull. I'll show you that here and pull it out, and we can stop that second hand, push it in. Simple as that because we don't have a date function on this watch. So it's just going to be very, very simple to use. These watches come on very nice NATO straps, and I will point out to you that the hardware is also that aircraft grade titanium. So you do have the titanium hardware on the strap also, which is very nice, adds to lightweight, and it keeps it consistent with the metal material on the watch. Going to show you a quick look at the Caseback. All Boulder watches, and forgive me, I didn't really get too much into the Caseback on the other Ventures, or the Globetrotters that I had, but all of them have a unique case design, pretty much a limited edition. They only do it on certain runs of their watches, this being no different. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in because I think there's words. Yeah, look at that. You guys can see all the different words on that X there on the back, the Boulder Venture. The ETA 802-102 lets you know what the movement is. Super simple there. And that is a sapphire crystal on top. Solid titanium case. So very good construction. I mean, a watch like this is going to be a watch you can wear pretty much every day. Going to be a get it done watch. One of the nice things is because of that titanium, this watch just kind of disappears on the wrist. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause it here for just a second, and we'll get this watch on my 7-inch wrist. So honestly, I think I like wearing 40 to 42 millimeter watches, but I have to tell you that this size at 38 millimeters is probably the best looking on my wrist. I mean, even for me looking at it here on camera, This size watch is a very comfortable. It's not so small that it looks like a small watch on you, but it really fits just right unless you have just really, really big meaty wrists. And even at that, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with this watch at 38 millimeters. Good looking watch. I'm going to leave links down below, of course, where you can pick these up. These are available on Amazon as well as the BOLDR website. They sell out pretty quick. This watch runs at $150 or basically $149, so $150 US, which is really good for the amount of class you get with this watch. You get that titanium case, you get a sapphire crystal, you got a proven ETA movement in there as far as the quartz movement goes. So it's not really a bad price at $150. So let me go ahead and dim the lights here and we will go out with that traditional lume shot here on the OFD channel. All right, so let's go ahead and get the drill master on here, get this one charged up a bit. I think my light needs a bit of a charge, but it's working. So these watches are really nice. I mean, super comfortable. I just took this one off and put my Seiko Giugiaro back on, which is a really cool watch. It wears super comfortable. Boy, you can definitely tell the size difference when you go from a diver to something like this titanium field watch. There you guys go. You can see the glow. There's actually a slight bit of lume on the numbers there. It's a little bit difficult to see, but they do glow. But the biggest amount of lume is going to be on these outside pips and on your hands. Very bright, does glow all night long on this watch. So you're going to get that bonus also, which really should be part of a field watch. That's always been part of the, I guess, the design. What they should have is good lume, your 24-hour chapter inside there, your 12-hour chapter, simple, effective. This watch meets all the needs of a field watch. So, all right, guys, this is the BOLDR Venture, the jet black version. I'm going to leave a link down below where you guys can find these watches at the BOLDR website or on Amazon. So thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.